Hello everyone, this is Tessan. We're gonna start playing a new game. We're gonna have a new series. I bought this, I got the demo on Steam and I played 10 minutes and said, I like this. So I just turned right around and I bought it for $16.99. So it's called The Last Plague Blight. And it's just a little survival game, but it's really neat. So we're going to do a standard game. This is the base settings. I switched it to spring when I was playing a minute ago, and it was too cold. So, and they have it on accelerated ×2, so I want to see what this does. Standard 365 day year. But I'm going to leave it standard game like I mostly always do when I play a game. Less realistic, more realistic. They recommended less realistic. Let's go from there. Now, I played a little bit just to get a feel for it. And I was really enjoying myself. And I said, you know what? I'm going to record this. So I deleted my games. We're starting over. I want to play a girl, of course. I have blue eyes. And I looked at all the hairs. They're kind of ugly. That's okay. This one's all right. And there's nothing I would change. I mean, okay, yeah. I'm not going to get all into it. She doesn't look that bad. Oh, nice. By the water. Where are we? So we're right here. By a lake. And by a mountain. Which means there'll be minerals. And we're not that far from a town. So, wow. Not bad. How about, is there any blight? No. Hunger. Energy. Okay. Alrighty then, let's find some stuff. We need to make a fire pit. Setting up camp. It takes 10 small stones. And I was actually watching a video. It's WASD. I was actually watching a video of somebody and they picked up and specifically looked for... Let's make sure this outcropping actually has what do you call it? Copper and whatnots. See if we have anything of interest here. Or is it just rock? Yeah, there's some blight over there. If you walk into it, it hurts you. It runs through a bunch of things. It's basic WASD. Yeah, here we go. See, we're right near some copper and mushrooms. Some more copper over here. And I gathered you have to find iron in caves. So, let's go back over. I like how that your stamina doesn't go down too fast. What is this? Limestone rich rock. So small piece of flint. What we want is a large piece of flint. Is what this person found. I only watched for like 5 minutes. And he made a chisel. So we need to keep our eye out for a large piece of flint. Oh, and if you hit Alt, dog bone makes rope, and you need a ton of rope. So we need 10 small stones, and we'll need twigs to start our fire, and dog bane to make rope. So that's what we're looking for. Ooh, there's an uncorrupted pine cone. Everything gets corrupted. So when you see something to eat that's not corrupted, do not see large. Look at that, there's another pine cone that's not contaminated. Ooh, there's deer here. Maybe we'll learn to hunt deer. And there's a blueberry bush. So then you hit tab to open your inventory and right click and craft. We want to make rope. Oh, I didn't know you could queue it up. Good to know. Oh, so we're on. I'm okay with regular time. I never saw that the whole time I've been playing. There, now we have rope. And we want small stone. Look, there's another uncorrupted pine cone. So, lots of mushrooms. There's corruption right here. I wonder, that video that I watched was from 6 months ago. I wonder if there isn't no longer any large limestone. I haven't even seen a regular limestone, I don't think. Oh, that was large stone. I thought I saw one. I'm going ahead and picking up as many stones as I can hold so that we can make 2 fires. Alrighty, now we have to decide where we want to build. There's Blight right there. Lots of stuff. Beautiful. I think we're going to do right here. And we'll clear all the trees this way. And then we'll keep all the trees back there. So let's start off by chopping a tree so we'll have something to work with. Got a new chair. It kind of hurts. I have to get used to it. While that's chopping, I'm gonna fill my water up. Sounds like a beer, doesn't it? I hardly drink anymore. Alrighty. I'm not sure if this is a good place because there's no beach. Let's go down a little bit, see if we can find some beach. Lots of mushrooms, lots of trees. There we go. We'll do it right here. So you hit this to acknowledge that you're reading it. Fire pit, open build menu, place. Then you start taking the stuff from your inventory and building a fire. Now you have to chop down a tree, break it into logs, and break it into firewood. So we're gonna chop down that tree, although we did chop one down the way, didn't we? Ooh, let's stop, because it has that hardened resin. Let's get that off. There we go. Before we completely chop it down. The first time I played, I died from too much exposing myself to not knowing what I was doing, going in the Blight. Okay, if you go in your inventory, you can craft, which we can pull out on all 5 of these pine cones. None of them are blighted, so here's the fire. So let's start a stockpile of empty pine cones. And then a stockpile of kindling. These are all things that will start fires. Ooh, there's some clay right there. Oh, you have to. Yeah, you have to physically do it. You can't run about and do something else. So the first place I was at, there was barely any trees. I stayed pretty much right where I landed, and it wasn't a good place. Alright, so let's take these now and craft and make stick and pine leaves for kindling. And then let's chop some trees. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's I wonder if there's so once you can set a log up and then chop it. My axe moved from its into firewood. And then you can pick up 4 at a time, so we can add that to the fire. Transfer. Let's chop another. It took me a minute to figure out how the fire worked. So before you light it, you should put all your kindling in, because you'll get more hours, because once you start it, you're stuck unless you can catch it, and I haven't quite figured out yet how to catch it to put more wood on the fire. So it helps immensely if you completely load it first. So that's the most you can put in. But you can also, and I never caught this, I kept saying, okay, it says chop, 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 but it would examine. And I'm like, why would you want to examine a tree? Nothing to forge. Then I noticed it says control left click. I didn't see that. And I went, wow, it takes a long time to chop a stump, but it would in real life, wouldn't it? And then if you put all the kindling in that you can, which is 8, and then fill it up around the edge with the wood scraps that are going to come off this stump. And I had stumps everywhere, and I couldn't figure out. I said, that's so stupid, you can't get rid of the stumps. And then I finally saw that if I moved just right, it was because when you touch something, it has a white outline, and the words are in white, so I didn't see control left click. And it's quite a bit of scrap wood. So hopefully we figure out how to kill a deer. Maybe build a bow and arrow. See? 14 hours this will burn if we fill it completely up. Most I've ever got is 11 hours. Then I realized I should be putting this in too. I think we can get one more. We'll pick up multiples though, just in case. I think we can pick up 3 and it tells us. Oh, it'll let us put 3 more. Now we need... what do we got in our bags? Let's put down our bedroll. Let's see, there's the fire. Let's put it right here for now, then we'll pick it up. I didn't know I had a bedroll either. Yeah, I haven't been able to figure out a way to... I really want this right by the fire. Let's start a stockpile for steaks. Well, I don't think we ever found a... Oh, I guess we did find a small piece of flint. Yes, we did. Need to find a place for sticks. We can eat a whole stack. And we can take those out. All right, we need to take this rock and we need to make a bowl. required tool. Looks like we got most everything that we can put the sleeping bag down. Right by the fire. There we go. Let's take a nap. Because we're tired. We're going to be really thirsty. So we took a rock and we're chipping out a stone bowl. And we need to get some water. I figured that one out fast. And you put it on the cooking surface and you boil it. And you right click on it and you drink all, because we are very thirsty. And then we equip that and we go get some more water. I'm going to take those because I want that to be right beside sticks. I didn't put it right beside sticks. I figured it out. I'm not sure what constitutes you can add. Sand. I'd like to do... Whoa, I didn't see all that blight over there. Kind of surrounded. I wonder how you see your skills. We need to make a rabbit trap. Oh, we need to get that right away, or it's going to be wet. Look at that, more pine cones that aren't corrupted. Okay. Stockpile sticks. I do not believe we have made a stockpile. There's twigs. We don't have any pine leaves. And then let's do... Oh, we can't place there. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I think pebble. Never seen that before. Okay, I think assumption. No, let's do it this way. Craft with, there we go. What's it at? Where's the blueberry juice going? Just falling on the ground. Oh, it's in the bowl. Okay. Should make a fish trap. $7 on the fire. Oh, our axes. Is it me or is the blight getting closer? Hunger. I need to put a rabbit trap right here. Because I keep seeing that rabbit over there. Alrighty, so it is B. So we want items, traps. So we need 6 sticks. And we just want to pick up sticks here rather than use them from our, that way it'll clean up our environment. And besides, we want to put it over here. Oh, look, it's 2% contaminated. Items, traps, create. Let's do it right here, because I keep seeing a rabbit over here. Let's get this dog bane. Get some more rope. I wonder what you use golden seal for. Oh look, these aren't contaminated. another 9 hours, so let's fill it up. Start with this. Oh, yeah? I'm kind of messing up my camp, but it's easy to move this stuff. You just pick it all up and it removes the stockpile. And you can just move it somewhere else, just as simple. There we go. Let's leave that there. I'm glad I finally figured out the fire. I was just not catching it at the right time. To see that add fuel. Oh, I had the log. I'm getting cleaned up around here. Here we go. We got 8 hours on the fire. So, let's see. We want to put a second fire right there. We should have some water we can drink. Let's leave that alone for a second and let's add that. Put that in our offhand. Some water. Let's maybe make a fishing trap. Let's see how to do that. See items, traps. So we need 7 sticks. Again, let's stick with the let's pick up off the ground and clean our environment. Need to figure out something to do with no mushrooms. That was a deer. Oh, we should check our rabbit trap. Oh, we're right by a road. Oh, nice. How did we not know that? So we should be able to set down a fish trap now, if I'm not mistaken. Items. Create. Let's check our bunny trap. Nothing in there yet. Ooh, look, we have some fish we can eat. So let's drink our water. Okay, so let's put sticks. And then let's put that there. And then craft with I'm gonna stop right there. because our water's almost full. Okie dokie. That is so weird. Craft with oh goodness me. It's huge. There, I picked it up. How funny it was hopping around on the ground. So now we can transfer all four and cook. We'll have some food. 35 minutes. Alrighty. It won't be a real 35 minutes. So craft with gonna fill our bags up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough to make another fire. So we want to make another bowl. We're at 1 hour. Not bad. We can end it with having 2 fires. We hit B, place, put the tin, stones, Yeah, the big trees give you 4, and the little give you, look at that, we have 3. Look at that. We're getting full. We're healthy. Alrighty, so I think what we'll do is start this other fire. And eat one of our sausages. And we'll camp full, unthirsty, and then, well, actually we're not tired, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.